Hey YouTubers, by all indications in the press, Senator Bob Menendez will likely be convicted in his federal corruption trial. We've read about the jurors wanting to leave early from the court. We've read about how the federal district judge promised the one juror in the Menendez case that she would get her vacation, etc., etc., etc. All indications are that this jury is very apathetic to this case. If Menendez is convicted for the second time in the past 5 years, a sitting governor will have to replace a U.S. Senate vacancy. In this instance, the $64,000 question is, who will Phil Murphy tap for Bob Menendez's seat? I think it's pretty apparent that Phil Murphy needs to bolster his support in South Jersey, particularly with the Camden County machine. In that regard, as I originally commented about a month ago, that if elected, Phil Murphy would replace Bob Menendez with George Norcross's brother, Donald Norcross. I still think that that's an ultimate possibility. But one of the factors that I think is going to play more weight than I originally did in his decision is whether or not Steve Sweeney retains control of the Senate. And it sounds kind of nonsensical, but what people have to understand is politics, at least party politics is quid pro quo in the state of New Jersey. A Democrat is far less advantaged than a Republican governor in terms of having to please the party bosses. New Jersey has 2 or 3 major Democratic machines, whereas, loosely speaking, there's only one Republican machine. The Democratic machines in the state that have to be appeased are Hudson, Essex, and Camden. Phil Murphy's cabinet, mark my words, folks, is going to be almost entirely selected from Hudson, Essex, maybe a slot here or there from Union counties. The Middlesex County boss, they're not upset. They just got the speaker. They just got the assembly speakership. They have everything to be excited about. And these are the things that require the new governor-elect to think to himself, who do I have to make happiest? And I think it's George Norcross. I think that if Phil Murphy wants to be a successful governor in his first term, especially with a legislature which George Norcross basically controls, Murphy's going to have to give Donald Norcross the U.S. Senate seat.